Right, so we've got multiplication strategies part 2. George, he multiplies 2 single digits together and gets a 2-digit answer whose digits add to make 6. So here's an example for you. So George went and got a single digit and he multiplied it by another single digit and he got a 2-digit answer. And then he added those 2 digits together and the answer was 6. How many possible multiplications can you find? George found loads. How many can you find? You could stop the video. I'm going to move on. Right, this is the proper lesson now. And we're going to just go over our written multiplication strategies again. So here we have 25 multiplied by 6. And you might remember that we could show it in a place value chart. So we partition it into our tens and our ones. And then what we do is we multiply our ones together. So we want 6 lots of 5. And as you know, 6 lots of 5 makes 30. And then we multiply our tens and we want 6 lots of 10. 6 lots of 20. 2 tens, I meant to say. And as you guys know, that is going to be 120. And then if you just add them together, so you add the ones, add the tens, and then add the hundreds, you get 150. That's fantastic. Loads of you showed me on Class Dojo Portfolio that you've got the hang of that. Some of you find it a bit tricky still, so that's why we're going to go over things again, but just add a little extra twist to help you. So let's try and show it in another way. Because some of you guys were showing me by drawing out the place value charts like this, and which is great, but also very time consuming. I've got a quicker way and a more efficient way of doing it. So again, we're going to partition our numbers into our tens and ones, but instead of drawing the dots, we're going to think about 20 and 5. We're going to draw the dots, and we're just going to multiply them by 6. Now this, we just turned it into what we do on a lot of times table grids, but just a little one. So we've got our 2 numbers, and again we're going to multiply 6 by 5, and we get 30, and we're going to multiply 6 by 20, and where's 120 gone? There he is. Oh yeah, stick it in the box. And then 120 there, and then you can add them all up like that. Same answer. It's just a more efficient way of doing it, of doing a more of a times table grid like this. A lot of people call it the grid method of showing it, but this is the correct way to write it out. You need to get in the habit of doing this, but this is a really good way to help you do it, to scaffold you as you're doing it. Right, let's have a little practice. So here are 4 ones here. I could have sworn I'd changed the colour of these because these ones are a little bit easier. You might not think so. And these ones are slightly harder. So you could have a crack at these just as a practice. If you want to stop the video, you can do it now. And move on. And there we go. There's the colours. If I'll just talk you through it. So we've already done the grid out, and I thought I'd cover them up. Anyway, 5 lots of 4 makes 20, and 4 lots of 30 makes 120. And if we write that out, it looks like that, and add them all together, 140. Give yourself a round of applause if you got that right. And same here, we've partitioned it. Partition 42 into 40 and 2, and then we're just going to multiply it by 5 each time. So we're going to multiply 2 lots of 5 makes 10, and 5 lots of 40 lots of 5 makes 200, and then pop it in there, and my thing's there, and it's hiding the answer. If I stay still for a bit, go on. Yes, there you go, 210. And then with these ones, same again, partitioned it, 67 into 60 and 7, and then it's 56, and then same again, boom, and I'll whiz to this last one. There you go. I meant to actually leave this one blank for you as an extra challenge, but I obviously didn't put the animation in. And there we go. So your steps for success on this one is partitioning it. You've got to partition this and put it out into the boxes like you would as a place value chart, but just do the numbers, and then make a little times table grid using that number. And here are some challenges to practice on. Today, though, I think what we can do is you might pick a colour and whiz through some of these, and you don't have to do all of them. I think you'd go for your right level of challenge, because I've got 2 slides I want you to have a crack at today. There's this slide and then another slide with some more word problems on. So if you're finding this a bit tricky still, use these to help you. So do these ones. Use the grids that are already done for you. There's already partitioned 30 and 5, that's 4, and this one's 46. It's partitioned into 40 and 6, multiplied by 5. And so you just put the multiplications in here and then write it out underneath. So there's some ones to start off with. If you're feeling more confident, you can have a crack at these. And then if you feel like you've got the hang of it, you might be able to solve some of these problems in that way. So that's the first challenge. If you're still want to push yourself further, I think I'd like people to have a go at some of these word problems. I've got another one here for you. Wait a minute, I think that's the same, isn't it? That's just the same, isn't it, Mr. Steely? I've clearly just copied and pasted that. You might spot some of the patterns as well that I've put into here. Do you know, I like doing my patterns, and you might be able to spot the patterns. It could be you might find it really easy once you work out the pattern, particularly with that one. And then there's some word problems here. Caden's out buying eggs. Callahan's buying cans. Clara loves bananas. She is bananas. And then there's kids getting pencils. We've got one about the Palmer family having a party. And Rafi's family, they're getting loads of cash. How much cash are they getting? See if you can work that out. And then we'll go about feet. I was getting a bit creative there with that thing. So have a crack at them and post it on Dojo, and I'll see you later.